Hey, I want to tell you a story. The other day, I woke up and I started to get dressed, and I was going to put on, I think, my Golden State Warriors t-shirt, greatest basketball team ever. And the Lord stopped me and said, actually wear this shirt. And I thought, why would God want me to wear this shirt? It's not the most godly shirt. It was my Tombstone t-shirt that said, I'll be your Huckleberry. And so I was going to ignore it, but I really felt strongly, no, I need to wear this t-shirt. So I wore it, and later on that day I was in the supermarket buying groceries in a place called Cresta in Johannesburg. It's a shopping center. And one of the young men who was working there stopped me and said, what is a huckleberry? And so we got into a conversation about one of the greatest action movies ever made, starring Russell Crowe and Val Kilmer's best ever, even beyond Top Gun. And in that conversation, we ended up sitting there in the aisle, my food in the grocery cart, and him holding a clipboard as he was trying to sell people credit cards for 45 minutes. And I've actually had 2 long conversations with him because the Lord told me to go back to the same supermarket yesterday, and in that time I was able to share the gospel with him and give him some really just advice from my own life experience and basically mentor him in the middle of the supermarket. And the Lord was able to make that happen because I was patient enough to listen to what kind of t-shirt I should wear. And I think that the Lord can use any of us and all of us in simple ways. It's not about going out and trying to beat the people over the head with a Bible or even praying for everyone we meet, but just a small act of love and kindness and conversation can lead to making the world around us a better place. And in my mind, that is the beginning of sharing the gospel.
And that is a really good example of what we feel like the Lord has called us to do, coming from the Silicon Valley back in November to live in Southern Africa, specifically South Africa right now. And that's just loving one person at a time. He spoke to our hearts and said, I'm calling you to love the unloved, to love the people who are without hope, to love the children who are orphaned and abandoned. And so God has connected me specifically with an orphanage in a town called Randfontein, about an hour outside of Johannesburg, where I'll be working with the director of the orphanage just to help her with her 40 staff and help her establish healthy personnel and management practices. And also we're very excited to start and launch a Sponsor a Child program. So hopefully we can get your support with that. And the Lord just placed on Ryan's heart to disciple the young men of South Africa who need guidance and need to be raised up to be the men and husbands and fathers that they're called to be.
Absolutely. And we're super excited about the ministry. We're seeing God do things. Below you'll see a link to a video of a group of people who received Bibles for the first time, and many of them have been praying for the past year that God would provide a Bible for them. And absolutely, if I told you I was a little emotional, I'd be lying about it. I was bawling like a baby when I saw it. So I hope you enjoyed that video. And just in order to be able to continue to do our ministry, we do need more financial team members. And so what we want from you is just to simply pray and ask if we could be a ministry that you would support. Obviously, not everybody can support us, and even those who can't financially support us, we also need help on our prayer team, and I can add you to that list as well as just encouragement and joining our newsletter. Maybe you can't support us now, but in the future you can. So please just take time to pray about if we're a ministry that you could support, and please know that you absolutely do become a part of our ministry. And there is a credit to your name when you do support, whether it's us, your church, or other ministries, other missions. There is a credit that gets added to you in heaven for the salvations that we're able to be blessed to be a part of.
Yes, and we do have a website blog that we try update on a weekly or regular basis with all the adventures that God has us on at the moment. So please check us out. It is grayfamilymissions.com and give us your support and feedback. We'd love to hear from you.
God bless you guys very much. We love you.
Bye.